to last.
Good morning, Denise. Good morning.
Good morning, Darlene. How are you?
I am fine this morning. So
Good.
it
Good.
is it is just us until we have our peoples to start coming in. And
Okay.
I am waiting to start up my on Facebook. There's such a delay. Such a
Yep.
delay. So let me see. Come on now. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
And
Facebook.
let me get these up.
Are you still streaming through Porch Church too?
I am. Good morning,
Good.
Monique. Good
Hey,
morning.
Monique. I love you, sweetie. That's my girl.
Good morning. Good morning.
Now that's a sweetheart.
Monique, our Tracy's still not feeling good. Her appointment is for October 1st. So that's still that's still 2 weeks away.
Yeah, pray
And
for her, darling.
we really, really have to pray that Tracy gets through this pain that she's got. Good morning, Tony. Good
Hi.
morning.
Oh, it's good
Um,
to see.
yeah, Monique. So any kind of messages to let her know that you love her, that you're praying for. Tony, I'm talking about Tracy. Uh, Tracy's pain is just terrible. Um, so her
Yeah.
appointment's October 1st. So we've got to do a lot of praying
Yeah.
between,
Unrelenting.
yes,
It's giving her a break at all.
yes. So, and then Sandy was on with us early this morning before we come live. We always talk her to sleep. That's
Yep.
what we do.
Yep.
Hey, Callie. Good morning, Callie.
Hey, Callie, sweetheart. How are things going?
Tony, I don't know why. I don't know why they do that. Good morning, Myra. Good morning, love.
Hey,
I don't
Myra.
know why they make her wait so long. Um, I just don't know. And it makes it so hard. I mean, to be in that kind of pain and just not
Yeah,
have anything,
no relief.
yeah, no relief. Callie, I'm happy to see you this morning.
Me too, sweetheart. We've been saying
Um,
prayers for you.
good morning, Hetty. Good
Yeah.
morning. How was everybody's weekend? Now, I will tell you guys, Jennifer Layton, her dad is in CCU. So you guys, good morning, Sonia. Keep him in your prayers. And Amber that comes on, her grandmother, they had to take her to the ER. So and you guys, the workers that have been building our addition, um, the one of the guys that just got married, his son-in-law, well, no, it's his stepson. His stepson had gone to a funeral and had a wreck, and he passed away coming from a funeral. So you guys, I'm keeping him in my prayers too. Good morning, Jaden, and good morning, Anna Mora.
Hey,
Good
Jaden.
morning. Good morning.
Glad to see y'all.
So yeah, I wanted and you and Tracy, you guys can just continue with Tracy. I wanted to throw her back out there, throw her uh, back out there with her pain. So yeah, a lot's going on, and I just want to make everybody aware. But
Yeah, it's a mess.
but as for me and my house, we're good.
Oh, yeah,
Me
it's
and Denise didn't even do our all day chat, and I slept the
a
weekend
weekend.
away.
Yeah, we slept. That's
I
all.
went,
Slept.
yeah, I went on the one excursion Saturday morning, and I was so tired. And then I came home and went to sleep, and Kevin went back out, and I just couldn't. I couldn't, but I still had fun.
I was just exhausted this weekend. Totally, completely exhausted. I mean,
But yes, I figured that you guys would want to see the snake video.
oh, yeah, that's cool.
It had
Hey,
its good new skin because it was shiny and pretty.
it was beautiful. I just don't do snakes. Not that they're not beautiful. I agree with you. They're beautiful creatures, but they just ain't for me.
Oh, Callie. Yeah, Callie, you had a long weekend
Oh,
too.
cool.
Yes. Um Myra, she's fine. She's got visitor coming in today. Oh, I'm glad she sent you a card.
Yeah, that was cool.
And Monique, you are right. Usually chicken snakes are not,
Ugly.
yeah, sometimes they're just a dull color, but that one had beautiful colors.
I
And
think that one may be headed
yeah,
recently.
it wouldn't have
When
bothered me if it would have went. I thought it was going to go over my shoe, and that wouldn't have bothered me at all because I wasn't afraid of it. So, good morning, Dwayne.
I'd have done peed in my pants. Hey, Dwayne, that snake would have got that close to me. I'd have been gone. Nope.
No, I thought it was cool the way I know they climb trees, but
Yeah.
I thought it was neat the way it was going up the
Yeah.
tree,
Yeah, it was
and
beautiful.
that I got to get close enough to watch it do that. Oh wow. Yeah, Callie, we used to see the green pretty garden snakes too, but I've not seen a pretty green garden snake in forever.
Oh, yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
My uncle
the-
used to grab those things, and
Yeah.
the one same age I am,
Good
I'd be
morning,
like, hey,
Wanda. Good morning. Good morning.
hey, Wanda. But no,
Good morning.
I never
Good
let
morning,
him touch
Leticia.
me. He would have scared the crap out of me with them snakes. No. Mm-mm.
Now, I wouldn't put a snake on somebody if they're afraid of them because I wouldn't do that. Oh, Callie. Yeah. I don't like praying mantis because they're creepy. And I didn't realize it until one day the kids was telling me how creepy. So they were talking about it and I went outside and got like right up there at it. And I'm like, no, it was on this post and it was like eyeball to eyeball. And I'm like, no, that thing, I don't like them. I just,
Uh, Bugs don't bother me.
Um,
I don't like them
and
when I'm in the house, by no means. But yeah,
And to me, the green, I thought they just grasshoppers, but I didn't realize you had green locusts and black. I knew black ones were locusts, but I thought the big green ones was just grasshoppers. When Casey was little, he said, "Do they bite?" I said, "No." So he picked it up and it bit him. And he cried and he was like, I lied to him. And I was like, well, I didn't know they bit. I didn't know they would bite.
no, Kelly, I don't like mice either. No,
Oh,
no rodents. Thank you, but no, thank you. No.
yeah. I was so afraid of mice and rats for so long because when Tiffany was a year old, me and Kevin moved into this house. She's pointing, saying kitty cat. She might have been almost two, about a year and a half. Kitty cat, kitty cat. And I was telling her there ain't no kitty cats here. So I got up one night with no lights on and went in my bathroom. And when I went to turn on the light, I felt something on my foot and I slung my foot and I heard something thud against the bathtub. It was a wharf rat.
Oh,
A big
God.
old mama wharf rat had bit my toe. And I
No.
jumped on the toilet screaming. And, just the first thing I did was grab my toe and then I grabbed the door. So, oh, it was gory. Tony, yes, Tony, I'm telling you, it looked like somebody went crazy in there. And that rat was behind the toilet, I was standing on, screaming, just eat loud. I'm freaking out screaming. Kevin
Handshake.
comes in there and
Yes,
he's
yeah.
pointing something. And he's like, don't move, don't move. And I'm like, don't, and he blew two holes in the floor. Can you imagine what people thought outside if they were outside? But yeah, I have a scar across my little toe where it bit my little toe. And I went to the ER and that guy just he squirted Benadine on me and said human bite's worse than a rat bite.
It'll be
So
alright. No. Hey, Chris, love you, sweetie. Mm.
I've never seen a close up gopher, Callie.
I mean,
Good morning, Michelle. Yeah, Sonia, this one was big. Good morning,
mm,
Chris. Good morning. But yeah, come to find out, she had right beside our wash machine, there was a Tide box with lint. I had used it to put lint in, and she had made a nest. She hadn't done anything yet, but she had made a nest. So that's why Tiffany thought there was a kitten in the house.
I
So
bet.
that kept, and Kevin knew when he heard me, and I quit keeping all the lights out in the house after that because
Mm, I just,
Callie, I don't think we'll have anything come in now because our Callie here, Mama's Callie, she roams the house at night, and I think if there's anything in the house, she'll hunt it down. She'll hunt that sucker down.
well, Sarah's got all these cats outside. I don't think nothing coming in. I think they'll take care of everything. I haven't
You
seen
guys,
them in a long while. Snakes? Yes, I see snakes.
no, those don't bother me. Because they'll get the rodents. So I don't care if they're outside. That doesn't bother me. Tell you the truth, I don't even care if they're in the basement.
Girl, I had a snake in my bathroom. I've had one in my kitchen. No.
Oh, good morning, ETI. Good morning.
Good morning, easy guys. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Yeah, Sonia, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about them.
Yeah,
Yeah, ETI on in his cabin. Bless your heart.
I know. Couldn't you imagine just sitting out there in the
Yep,
mountain air with your feet propped up, taking in
yep.
all of God's glory?
I've been up there in my best friend's cabin, so yes. We've been back on the back porch, and the cloud come right in the middle. You right in the middle of a cloud as it goes by. It's cool,
And you
and it's
know,
so beautiful up there.
Saturday morning riding, I saw about every color of flower, wildflower there was. You know, light lavender, the purple. What is it? The purple vine, the vines with the purple. Are they morning glories, Denise? They're purple.
Yeah,
And then I
my
saw black eyed
it is.
Susans. Isn't that
Yeah,
what they're called? I saw
yeah.
those. I saw some kind of small light lavender flowers, the really bright yellow flowers. I saw so many different colors and shades, and it just made my morning to get to see all those different colors.
Yeah.
Um, and then, it we don't live in the mountains, but to just look over at the different shapes and
Oh,
everything, that's my um, commune with nature. That's when I enjoy it.
oh, yeah, when I can get out on the dirt roads and ride and see everything in its natural state, yeah, it's beautiful. That's what I call. That's why I like when we used to go to Douglas, or every time we have, we always go to back roads.
Yep.
Back there just because it is so beautiful. So we still have
And
a lot of country out there.
and there's something that's missing. When we were kids, we would mom and us would go and we had station wagon and they'd lower the back and we would sit there and we'd have our buckets. And
Uh
every
huh.
time we come up to wild plum trees,
Mhm.
we would jump out and pick those wild plums, and
Yes.
then until they'd go down a little bit further and they'd be, I don't see the plum bushes anymore.
No. Or
I have
the
not I have
I
not
like the
seen.
blackberries.
Yeah,
Blackberries, what they call them now. I don't know. We always
I
call them
see.
blackberries.
Yeah, I see blackberries around my yard, and
You don't see them
this
all over
year what
used to.
this year was the first time that on one bush they were so big and so good. And then on the other side of the house, they were teensy. They were good, and I picked them every day, but they were tiny. But as far as seeing them, riding down the road, I haven't seen them.
Not like you used to. And honeysuckle. Oh my gosh, you see honeysuckle everywhere.
Now we do have a
And
honeysuckle bush.
we have honeysuckle out here, but you don't see honeysuckle like you used to. It was everywhere.
Yeah. Y- Yep.
Yeah, and we pull that little piece out and get the sweetness off of it as
You
kids.
know, another thing that was sad to me was all the clear cutting that they have been
Yeah,
doing. That was
yeah,
sad. Um,
yeah. It's very sad.
yeah, but they have to replant. So there was some places they had already replanted the pine trees. So some of it is the lumber company land.
Yeah, the lumber company land they do replant all the time, and
Callie,
a lot of
go go back
the,
to
the
sleep. And I love you. And you rest after the long weekend you
yeah.
had.
Love you, Callie. Sleep well, dear.
Now, I love the wildflowers. I love to see goldenrods, but you guys, goldenrods tear my allergies up. They do. And uh, from last week to this week, now last week I didn't see any out there on the dirt roads. This Saturday I did, and I'm like, oh man. So by next week they'll probably be fully bloomed and everywhere. And if they are, I will have to take my Benadryl.
uh, I
When
will
my
let
grandson when my grandson was little, he would get sick.
Callie.
He would get sick early spring and then early in the fall. And I kept telling my daughter, I said, he has allergies. Well, the doctor says he doesn't. I said, I'm telling you, he gets sick. He's going to have something. So they finally started giving him, I think, Claritin for children. But
Yep.
good morning, Amber. Let me know how your grandmommy is.
Yeah, Amber. Good to
But
see you. So,
it got to where I tell him, I said, you see those yellow flowers? I said, that's what makes me sick. And I said, that's what makes you sick, are those yellow flowers. So he got to be, he'd tell his mama, Mama, the yellow flowers are there. Got it. I got to have my medicine. There's those yellow flowers. But when he stayed on top of his allergy medicine, he would not miss school because it would be real, he'd get real sick. You guys, Amber's grandmama had to be taken to the ER. So Amber, let me know how she's doing. As
yes.
well as Jennifer Layton's dad. You guys,
Yes.
he was
He's,
he's in CCU. The last I heard, and I think the gentleman that's working back there with Kevin's cousin is named Traci. I think but he hasn't. It was just like last month or so that he got married. Well, his stepson, um, coming from a funeral, his stepson um, had a wreck, and he's no
died.
longer with us. Yes.
Passed away.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
so you guys, let me leave that up a little bit. Amber's grandmother's name is Ruby. So you guys, her name is Ruby. Just keep Ruby in your prayers, please.
Will do.
Um, Ruby and MawMaw are the same age.
Yes.
Their boys grew up together. Yes, Ruby. You guys, I had forgotten recently how hard it is to keep conversations going. Me and Denise talk up a storm in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Monique, that is right.
Usually
Monique
both
said,
of us talk.
yes, Ruby and Amber.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll be talking up a storm. And this morning, she came in with this, bless her heart, and then she can't sleep. And then she comes in with us and she was like, okay, I can sleep now.
Yep.
So,
It's peaceful with us, and she can just drift off to sleep.
yeah.
So
Ain't that something? Yeah, I talk her to sleep, you guys.
yes, we do. She just helps her mind ease off some, and it so we take it as a compliment, not a.
Yeah. Wait,
Yes, we do.
Sonia,
Tommy,
I'm still looking. I'm trying to figure out, Sonia.
leg fell off the chair and the table. It can't be reset. I got you.
I'm glad you got her because I'm still wondering about that one. Uh-oh, what Dwayne say?
Oh Lord, Dwayne. What I miss?
She's I know she said that's morbid, Dwayne.
I don't know where she. I don't see nothing Dwayne said. What I missed?
You know, Dwayne, he might have sent something on the sly.
That's true. Good morning,
What did
Elizabeth. Good to
Good
see
morning,
you.
Elizabeth. Oh, Elizabeth, I dreamed of I dreamed of all you guys last night. All of you guys, and you guys were kids. But I dreamed of the entire Osteen family. Okay, Amber, yes, we will. Yes, we will keep your daddy in our prayers and the whole family. And please let me know something. I know you will. Oh, oh, Monique, I didn't even think of it that way.
Yeah.
I put her to sleep. I sent the
Talk.
cuties and put her to sleep. Oh, huh? Tanya.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, your grandmama Osteen was in it. And I was sweeping and cleaning and the kids were messing up and it was so weird. It means I need to call your grandmama today and do a FaceTime with her.
Yep. It means you need to talk to her.
Oh goodness, that you I can talk the leg off the table. Girl, you don't even want I
Girl, my
look.
told me I could talk to a brick wall.
Oh, it was Tony that said it and not see Dwayne bless Dwayne's heart. Bless her. Bless him. Good morning, Joe. Well, Joe might still be watching whatever. Um, I don't even know what the ads are this morning. There he is. Good morning, Joel. Good morning.
Hey, Joe. Hey,
See,
sweetheart.
Monique is so used to it being Dwayne that she just blamed it on him. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning.
Love you, sweetheart. It's so good to see you. I missed y'all all weekend. Of course, I did see some of you, but still, it's not the
Um,
same.
Dwayne, Denise told me not to do it, but I've got to send a picture to you.
I told you to send it to him.
Oh, did
Yeah, what
you?
said no.
Oh.
Yeah, he said no. I said you need to send it. I was all for it, girl. I was
Oh,
like, yeah,
oh, it was Casey that said, Mom, don't you send that to
yes.
Dwayne.
And I said, yeah, send it. My, you wrong. I said, yeah. He's gonna die
Dwayne
now.
says, uh-oh.
You,
Oh, goodness.
you gotta. I would so love to see his expression when he sees it.
Okay. Elizabeth Traci has been in so much pain. Her last injection did not work because of scar tissue. So then she had to have, was it a CAT scan of her?
Yes.
The reason they found out it was how they knew it was scar tissue. So she has been in excruciating pain, and her appointment is October 1st. She's got 2 more weeks of this.
Yeah.
So she needs your prayers.
At least.
Um, LizzAnn has LizzAnn has a hard time shutting down at night. She has a hard time sleeping. Um, and there's a lot going on.
Her plate is full.
And so, we're gonna get back to we're gonna have the full crew before long. Everything's been up in the air since January. Read your Bible, then go to where there are unbelievers. Tell them about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and give them your testimony of how you were saved. Um, E- ETI, we have street preachers here.
Amen.
For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. 1 Corinthians 1:21. Amen, ETI.
Thank you,
We
ETI.
we have some street preachers that they'll have one little thing that say honk if you love Jesus, and there'll be people honking, up and down, and they're steady reading. And some people says, well, I don't believe in street preachers. um Me and my kids did street preaching with the church when they were young, and in in the right in the little city, there was like a little park, just a small place that you could sit on the benches, and they made it real pretty, but it was right among the intersection, and they would set up microphones and stuff like that. Well, we would sing some songs, and this would be like it was every Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and we would sing songs, and different preachers would preach,
Oh, yeah.
and so we did that. The kids remember that.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Things like that.
I was never ashamed to speak out on my Jesus. And
Oh,
that's
me.
why I say, I have my Jesus. Oh, Goswina, good morning. She is on Facebook. Good morning, Goswina.
Good to see you, baby. Glad you made
That's
it. I know she's on Facebook. I can't see her, but I can tell her that. It's just a thing.
But
It's a
the kid,
beautiful.
the kids remember that. They remember that that's what we would do. Kevin really didn't, but we did. And
My
I,
were raised. We were there all the time about everything, anywhere and everything.
you guys, Kevin wasn't a bad dad. He didn't
Mm.
always go to church with me like I did, but he went. We had another Jeep back then, and I told you guys we'd always do snake hunting. Well, he decided he was going to go on a Sunday, and I tried to tell him. I said, "If you can go snake hunting, you can go to church with me." And but he didn't. He went snake hunting, and you guys, he got into a place where the I would say the railroad people put a bunch of the cross ties, I guess that's what you call them, cross ties, and
Yeah.
there was a bunch of them. So I don't know if they did this so people wouldn't steal them, but he got into some nails, and I kid you not, he had 4 flat tires. You want to know what my face looked like when he had 4 flat tires? I told you you should have went to church with me today. If you would have went to church with me today, you wouldn't have had 4 flat tires. So, but then I did go last Sunday with them. I just, I, I hate to say I'd forgotten what day it was. We just, he and I just needed some time away, and and God knows that. God knows my heart.
Yes, he
But
does. I
but
don't worship, but I worship still.
and you
I mean,
guys, Traci was not able to make it to mass. And you guys know that Traci loves going to mass on Sundays.
amen. She does.
So by her not being able to go, um, you know, I love my Traci. I know you guys miss her singing to you. She'll be back. She'll be
Abs-
back.
She will. She ain't.
Liz LizzAnn will be back to keep me straight.
Yes, she will.
I know,
Everybody
Monique.
don't think it won't happen. It will.
You know, when you close out an estate, I've never had to do it, but I've known a lot of people that has. And when they had to close out the estate, this is LizzAnn I'm talking about, for
Mm-hmm.
her father-in-law, her husband's the one that had to take on that responsibility. So, and then, then her brother-in-law passed. I mean, so much has happened.
Yeah.
Um, with us ladies, with
And she,
I call them our the morning girls.
and she's moving again. She's moving on top of everything else.
Yes, we've all lost somebody since January. We've
Yeah.
all lost a family member. LizzAnn lost
Or
two.
or a loved one. Or
Yes,
somebody deeply.
yes, somebody that is as close as family.
Yes.
And then Sandy's health was so bad, but Sandy's she doesn't have all her mojo back, but
No, she
she's doing things
hard
as she can. Um,
and we that.
but and with MawMaw, it's still hard on MawMaw, losing my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yes, Myra. So true, Myra.
Yes.
Um, And you know, there'll be times I'll just be looking out the window and Kevin will say, "What are you thinking about?" And I'll be thinking about his brother because you know he's been my brother 34 years, and you know, so that a fourth brother I've lost, and or Kevin will just be staring at the ceiling when we're watching TV, and I'll say, "Are you watching TV? Are you okay?" And he'll just be thinking of his brother. So that was just a few weeks ago. So we're all kind of still that way.
Yeah.
Um,
And you're gonna for a little bit.
My Myra, Amber's mama Lisa said she said 2020 is like everything has
Right back.
happened in 2020. It's been like God has given us 2020 vision to see, to open our eyes and see what's going on. Sonia, it's not just the Victorians. It's it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And I just tell people, I say, yes, I'm in a bubble and I want to, like Tiffany, the girl, the sponsor of Tiffany, her April said, I'm in my bubble. I like being in my happy bubble. I know what's going on and I'm aware of what's going on, but I can't let myself feel the anger coming out of everywhere, the news and media, social media. I can't allow it to make me angry, or I can't, because it will affect my whole body. Oh wow. Well, Sonia, you know, if you just rely on YouTube, you don't really know. There's so much misinformation out there. Yes, uh, I oh grayscale. I just it's just awful. It's and I love you guys. I tell people we have a multicultural family unit. I love everybody. I um I love everybody, and I have
Oh, me.
two nephews. One's married to a girl. Her family's part Korean. I think my other nephew, little Jonathan, I talk about. I believe. Oh, I want to make it right. Not Taiwan, but she's multicultural.
Uh-huh.
I have. I can't. I can't be against anybody because I love all people. I just love all people, and the world's just
Me
ugly
too.
right now. And I just want, if people can come here and just hand out love, you know, and which that's what everybody does here, hand out love. And besides, grayscale, where's Ian been? I gotta send out the helicopters on Ian.
Yeah, we've been missing him.
And I saw that he wasn't on his usual Friday one day. So yeah, I love all you artsy fartsy people. I do. I love all of you.
Oh
But
yeah.
Ian's my silly buddy. He is my silly.
Yes, he is. You put
You
his
guys,
ears before you get him talking about
he is
Hi,
silly
the
here.
trip.
Yes, he's silly here, but he is when he's into his zone of painting, he gets right to the point. And when anytime he's on the panel and we stop, no,
What?
oh, grayscale. You guys, please,
Oh,
please pray for Gracie Shat.
oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Bless her heart.
Oh man.
I love to hear her. Her voice sounds so sweet.
Yes.
See, this year alone, so many people have lost their husbands. They've lost children. They've lost brothers. They lost fathers. It's just on and on. And I know it happens
Yeah.
all the time, but
Very
um,
close.
Monique Gracie Shack is part of the she goes a lot on um
Y'all
wait,
channel.
artfully blind with Diana. I
Yes.
think that's how she changed it to instead of artfully yours with Diana is artfully blind
With
with Diana. She goes on there and whenever Ian does his Friday does his Friday paintings, she's on the panel with him and Diana.
yes.
And then she does some too. She does live paintings as well. Just the sweetest sounding person that you could just sit there and listen to her talk. So
Mm,
that is so sad.
it is.
I don't know Monique if she's been on here before, but I still feel like she's part of us.
Yes.
Um, God opened up the art community, and I just they all welcomed me into their lives,
Yes.
and I have felt, like I'm part of them too.
They're just so welcoming and so loving in there too. And they want to help you. They teach a lot.
Oh yeah, thank you, Myra. There we go. Thank you, Myra.
Appreciate it.
And you guys, Myra puts on. She's been showing her Bible readings on the Porch Church Network and on her channel. So you guys, if you don't have Myra, if you don't have anybody in this that comes on in the mornings, get to know them. Go and find out if they're creators. See if they put out videos. Um, because some people, they'll start putting out videos. They'll see how comfortable it is, and actually easier to do once you get over a few videos
Yeah, I guess I might have to do
or a few
something.
hundred in my case. But yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of loss, but there's been many, many blessings. We've uh, we've seen a lot of people share blessings. There we go. And you guys, I do not mind you guys dropping your link. Tony, drop your link too, because show people how to get to you. Uh, it's so easy just to sit back and listen to somebody reading scripture. I like that. I miss Casey doing it, but now Myra picked it right up, and she's got that voice that makes it easy to listen. And Grayscale, when he's painting, it's so relaxing as long as his internet's doing good. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
Oh yeah, mine
Tony.
was messing up this morning bad. I said,
And
forget it.
then
I mean,
Bruce, Vermont Painting, he
yeah.
has such a calm way. And Chrissy and Ian, it's just amazing that there
Oh,
are so many channels that are calm out there.
I love Sandy. She'll make you laugh.
What time, Myra? Do you know what time you're putting it out there? Or yes, in Sandy's channel, it that's the first channel Mama went live on was for Sandy.
Sandy's, I love listening to her. I love going in and watching
Um,
her.
I'll explain that one. Okay. So, you guys, Sonia her family is all split up because they came in and told them they had to evacuate because of the mold problem. Sonia, is your husband still stubborn and still in the house? I think she said her husband and dad didn't
He,
want to leave.
he was in the house.
So you guys, her daddy's staying outside in not a tent, but she told me what it was. And so, I mean, it's that bad. So her kids are kind of split up and it's chaotic right now. So you guys pray for Sonia.
Yes.
Pray for Sonia. I know sometimes Sonia feels like everything's chaotic because they're all up under her feet, but I guarantee you she's feeling even more chaotic that they're not under her feet. Because moms want to make sure everything's taken care of.
Oh yeah. You want to
Oh,
take care of you.
so she says yes. Her husband must still be at the house.
Now, let me tell you what my crazy husband did. Now we bought a new double wide to have put out here. Okay, as they were setting it up, they took our old one and pulled it off in the field to begin with in two, you know, each half, one on one side, one on the other. So our old one. So we're staying down at my mom and dad's. My husband, with his crazy self, stayed in that old trailer that was split in half, not even together. He was staying in there sleeping and doing instead of coming down there with us. He thought, no, he stayed in there the whole time till I got this one finished setting up. Yeah,
Well,
that's what
I
he did.
I bet you didn't care either, did you?
No, I did not. I said, "Crazy enough to stay there, just stay there, dear. I'm sure not gonna beg
Good
I said,
morning,
you don't.
Gail on Facebook. Good morning, honey. My friend Gail. I d- I hope you just came in because I'm trying to look around. Oh, there's Neville. Well, he'll be in just a second.
I mean, I love. Hey, I want to sleep in. I can understand if you don't sleep in your own bed, but you're cockeyed in there. It ain't even, it's nothing. It's just split in half. Ain't nobody sitting, equaled it out or nothing. It's just in two pieces sitting out there in the field.
Good morning, Neville. Good
Hey,
morning.
good to see you,
Welcome,
sweetheart.
welcome. Um,
Telling you.
Myra wants to know, was the plumbing hooked up?
No, there wasn't nothing hooked up to that thing. He had to come take a bath or eat if he was going to, or he gonna starve and go to work nasty, one or the other.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, my mom, we all live right here on 10 acres of land, one in each corner. It's not like he had to drive off anywhere. All he had to do was just walk right across the field. No, go sleep. I don't care. Me and the kids
Oh,
ain't sleeping there. Sarah be like, Mom, can I go sleep with Dad? No. Your daddy
oh
can
my.
sleep by himself. But that's him. That's his mindset. So let him stay there. No.
Oh goodness. Good morning, Casey.
Hey, Casey. Love you, sweetheart.
He said, good morning, Denise.
Yeah, it just, that's some of the crazy stuff he did.
Oh no. Monique said, hi, Casey. He said, tell everyone hello. You guys, prayers for Casey. His back's bothering him.
Yeah.
And you know good and well, if your back's bothering you, it is hard to sleep. It's hard to do anything when you've got back problems. Aw, she's a beautiful child of God.
Amen. I agree. 100%, Monique.
So, well, you guys, and Myra says she misses you. You guys, I'm gonna say again, pray for Amber. Her grandmother's in the hospital, not doing well at all. So that's her dad's mom. And then, her boyfriend did her like he did. So they split up. So Amber, I know she's young and, we learn as we get older how to deal with some stuff, but she's got a lot on her plate.
Good to see you, sweetheart.
Yeah. Good morning, Ben. Good morning. Yeah.
Definitely. I was excited to see all of y'all this morning. I was so ready. Yes, she does. She got a lot going on herself. So it's not just, it's a bunch of stuff all at one time. Bless Amber's heart.
Let me make sure the back door's unlocked. Hey, Swamp Picker. Good morning, Glenn. Good
Good.
morning.
Glenn. So good
Good
to
morning. Good morning. Yes, Monique. she'll be going to a rheumatologist soon to have herself checked out. Amber, that is. So,
Yeah.
yes. So, Sonia, yeah, the chats go very slow recently. All right, let me go make sure that Kevin can get in the back door real quick,
Okay.
Mike. Oh,
Go make sure it's open. I tell you what, when you were working, you didn't look forward to uh, Monday mornings. But boy, I look forward to my Mondays. I'm ready to see all y'all. I feel lost in the mornings.
yeah, especially with me sleeping, either heading out with Kevin riding or just sleeping.
I slept too. Don't feel rained on. I did me some heavy duty sleeping Saturday. Man, I couldn't stay awake Saturday for nothing.
Well, you guys, I'll do an update. I keep saying that on our edition
I
because
don't.
I'm telling you, it looks wonderful. He um he is finishing up the shower. He wanted to clean it one last time and it will be able to be used today.
It's so pretty.
And yeah, he's getting up all of his tools and stuff, getting them out of the way. And he'll be looking things over and cleaning up. And uh, the back door has to be um, put up. Good morning, Terry. Amber's dad is on Facebook.
Hey,
Terry,
Terry.
prayers going out to you. You and because Amber told me about your mom. So you guys pray for Terry too.
Oh, yeah, the whole family.
So I'm glad that you popped in on Facebook. All of these people love your daughter, Terry. Everybody's just adopted her on this channel.
We have. Amber's our baby girl, without a doubt. We love us some Amber.
Hold on, you guys.
I hope everybody has a good day today. Or hope you've had a good day today. It all depends on where you're at, whether it's daytime or nighttime. Hey, Kevin. Oh, okay. Like I said, I don't know whether it's daytime or nighttime for y'all. It's daytime for us here on the East Coast. Uh,
Terry, it is a good thing that everybody here has adopted April. April.
Amber.
Telling you, Amber. It is a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Oh, um, yeah, we've got to. They'll be taking the door off MawMaw's room, going down the hallway today. So that means we've got to move everything that's in front of her doorway out of the way. So that means
Yes, you're right, Myra. From everywhere.
I'll have to bring more stuff in here. Oh yeah. Um,
But it's so hard to imagine that you can talk to people like right there, and they're in another whole another country,
yep,
oh, way far away. But you feel
around the
like,
world.
and you are right here with us.
Um, you guys, yesterday, I just saw this morning because most of the time I don't sit at my desk during the day. I kind of rest. Um, but the thing now is the truth is.
Mhm.
So this one, I liked it. Yesterday's was the truth is problems are opportunities for God to show his power. I really like that.
I do too. That's a good one. What's today?
Yes. Today's is the truth is I am going to undo burdens and set captives free.
Ooh, I like
That
that
is
one.
today's.
And
So
I love your verse today.
yes, yes. So we sometimes our burdens we could set them free by just speaking them, and people, um, pray
Thank
with
you.
us.
Take care
And
of your babies out there, girl. We love you very much. And you have a blessed day as well.
yes, Darlene B, my baby's out there, my little baby's out there. Um, so Lisa, Amber's mama, is on Facebook this morning.
Hey,
She
Lisa.
said, she said, "Good morning, beautiful ladies." Lisa, everybody has been praying for your family, Amber and you, Terry, and you and Ruby Lois. So just
Yeah.
know that everybody, we've been putting it out there since first thing this morning. So you guys have prayers from all over the world going out for Ruby Lois.
Yes.
Just
You
just keep
literally.
me posted. Keep me posted, and I will be able to keep people updated on Facebook. But we also have um, one woman, Gracie Shack. She lost her mom. Um, one of the workers out back, his he lost his stepson while he was at a funeral. So, you guys, Jennifer Layton's dad in CCU. Oh, I didn't say this Friday, but I have to say it today. All right. Tiffany and them, they went to Florida, and her the family she's with. And when they came back, they were too tired Tuesday to go to the home. Um, they didn't go to the home that the girls' home Tuesday. And I know when we went to Ollie's, me and MawMaw and Tiffany, and they were going to go to the thrift store that helps donate, donations from the thrift store helps the men's home and the women's home. It was closed. It said due to cleanup, for the big C going on. Um, well, come to find out, all the men that worked there, 7 of them was tested positive.
Ooh.
7 from that one men's home that works there tested positive. They
Oh.
don't know how many of the women tested positive. So you guys, Keep them in your prayers. The men's home is totally separate from the women's, but still, they were working in the same building.
Yeah, and the church.
So, yeah, yep. So, keep them in your prayers. And Lisa, I will copy and paste. Let me see. There it goes. I'm going to copy and paste down here. All right, what Lisa asked for. Here we go. Yeah. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Watch it for me.
Definitely, Lisa. No problem. We will definitely have prayer for them. My goodness. Lots of prayer requests today, but that's okay. It's what we want. If we don't know, we can't pray for them. So, anytime y'all need prayer requests, you pop them in here. Praise reports will take those too. It's such a, it really is a blessing to be able to, you know, go to God on behalf of somebody else. Man, that's a powerful thing. Amen, Monique. Our whole world needs prayer. Because there's a lot of evil out there. And we need to pray for each other. For sure. Even those we don't know, don't have a clue. But God knows. God knows each need. You have an unspoken, pop it in there. Just say it's unspoken. Don't be afraid. This is a safe place. This is a praying place. This is a place of peace and comfort. And, you know, He's here. He's always with us. So please, we want Him. Yes, we are, Monique. So very true. You gotta get yourself prepared. We have to stay ready. We have to make sure we share with everybody. That's our mission. That's our purpose. Is to let others. And I appreciate all of y'all. You know, I don't mind throwing a prayer request out there because I know y'all are a praying bunch. You know what it says? When two or more come together in His name, He's going to be there in the midst. So, yes, He's in the midst of us. Mama had April's daddy, Steve, to pray with us. I don't know all the details. I really left out. We'll do Elizabeth. I'll make sure she sees that. Oh, yeah, it's not the end. Hey, hey, Liz. I love you, sweetie. We missed you. Been missing you. You've been in our prayers, darling. Thank you for coming in. That's such a blessing. It's so good to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, everybody missed you. Everybody asked about you. So now you can see. Yay!
I'm back. I'm sorry. Hey, LizzAnn.
Look up. Elizabeth says, Mama add April's daddy Steve to the prayer list. I don't know all the details. Just know he is having a really rough time.
All right.
I know I seen Liz. I was like, woohoo! There's a girl.
LizzAnn, you can jump on in here. I'm just saying.
Yes, you can. You
He
don't
even
have
had
to say
me.
if you don't want to.
He even had me. He wanted to let me know to just open the kitchen door now and open the other doors. So the animals are kind of checking things out. So we
I
have
bet.
officially opened everything up.
Woohoo!
Yes, Elizabeth was asking about you this morning.
Wait till Darlene shows y'all how it looks back there. She has to make sure she does a video.
Yeah, I'll do a video with no snakes included.
And she'll try to do it right side up.
All right, Miss Marty. See, she
I
never
feel that.
lets me forget the right side up.
Excuse me, you were talking about it being upside down the other day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Didn't share with everybody. I thought I'd share with everybody.
oh, that's okay too.
I know. I
Let
wouldn't
me
change it.
see.
I love it. I think it's the coolest thing. I'm like,
Hey,
turn
I
the camera, Darlene.
hey,
Look.
I am upside down sometimes.
I love you just like you are. You are wonderfully, marvelously, perfectly made. God knew exactly what he was doing. He don't make junk. LizzAnn, how you doing, sweetie?
Neville, I say thank you for coming because I know it is very late where you're at. So cheers and God's blessings on you and thank you for coming.
Love you, Neville. You take care, sweetie. You stay safe. Cheers.
And you're right, Lisa. God knows what we need, but I believe that He also, it would not be in the Bible for us to pray for um, people if it didn't mean anything.
Very true.
So we need that human connection. That we need that human connection, not just on Sundays going to church. We need human connection, even if it's this way.
Yep.
Even if it's an email. Used to we'd have to email people or send snail mail,
Mm-hmm. I
but
remember mail. I still get some.
yep. So God wants us to keep that human connection.
Yes, he does. We need to. We need the fellowship. It's good to fellowship. Okay, Liz. That'd be great.
Oh, it just seems weird. There's
Uh,
things I there's things I gotta do when we finish today. One of them's get an air vent. I mean, an air filter. Get a couple air filters. So that will be me going to Walmart.
don't know that yet.
So I will be running that mopping thing that mops and does vacuum and mop, but it rolls.
The dog was.
Oh, yes. Elizabeth, I know who you're talking about now. When I look, you took I was kind of confused. Yes, April, you guys, where Elizabeth said that. Let me find where you said that. Okay. April is Tiffany's sponsor, you guys. It's that April. Um, yeah, you guys, prayers for him and his wife. They've been through a lot, but you guys pray for them. I
Hmm.
love them. Yes. So it's Stephen Cherie. Stephen
Okay.
Cherie. And
Finally hit, huh?
yes. So
Oh,
3 days
okay.
ago. Oh, all right. Okay. Tuesday, you guys, uh, he's got another test to do Tuesday at 6 a.m.
Okay.
So, yes, you guys, we will continue to pray for Steve.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for sending that. Let me know because April hasn't told me anything. Uh, LizzAnn, which project? You mean outside? That project's coming along fine.
Uh,
Mama, you can use the other one if you want to. Bathrooms?
she's like, huh? You
Yeah,
don't have to go
Elizabeth.
so.
LizzAnn says she'll be here in a minute, you
Yeah.
guys. She's eating. And I knew I should have brought me some Lucky Charms in here.
Yes. Go get you some. You can go get some. We ain't gonna stop you.
Oh my goodness.
Are you
That fam-
tired?
that family has been she has battled cancer. He has battled throat cancer, and both of them have come through it. They've been through it, been through the ringer. But the two of them, we used to camp with them. We used to play cards with them. We even used to go and we would watch the ball game. I didn't care about the ball game, but we'd go. So our kids
You have
grew
some.
up together. Um, her Tiffany and her daughter. were bestest friends since the 4th grade. And it's just hard to think that we're all getting older, and things in our lives are breaking down and breaking apart.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Monique. In fact, they live not far from here. And so that really um, hurts my heart. But hey, that man, he's come through so much, so God can still do it. Just like this verse said. Going back to what this said. See, I didn't think, because Nikki was a year behind Tiffany. I did not know that, Elizabeth, that you and Nikki knew each other.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
so
Hadn't heard
I'm going to say it
Nikki.
again. Problems are opportunities for God to show his power.
Yes,
And
it is.
time after time, he has shown his power with that family. So, and it reaches, Cherie's got a large audience, very large on Facebook. So, and she does art. She does art, crafting, woodworking, and a little bit of everything. So she's got many people.
Wow.
Um, yeah, Elizabeth, Tiffany used to stay with April. I'm surprised you two didn't run into each other when Tiffany would stay at April's house. April always wanted to come stay at our house, which she did a lot. And Tiffany wanted to stay at her house. You guys know
Yes,
how it
she
is
did.
when you're kids. You want to be at the other house. You get tired
Oh,
being at your house.
of course.
All these girls have never changed. I still see them as little girls, especially Elizabeth.
I know, isn't that crazy? You see them all grown up and you still remember them as being little.
Ben, you be safe. Thank you for dropping in. Much love to you.
Oh, yes, Ben. Love you, sweetie. You take
Yep,
care.
and stay safe too. Crazy world out there,
Yes, it
but
is.
we're all gonna make it.
Well, just remember, y'all matter very much. I get it.
I didn't know Cherie did that. Keith, um, it's funny because Keevan says now when he's looking at Facebook, he'll say, "Oh, Cherie knows how to cook. Look at what she's cooking." I said, "Well, yeah, I see that. I just don't feel like cooking tonight. So I need to cook something tonight, you guys. I got to get something on my mind to
You'll
cook because
get
I just don't know. I know
You just ain't
when I
die.
get off here and go to rest, I'm gonna cook me some cook. I'm gonna get me a bowl of Lucky Charms and just eat them without milk. That's what I'm gonna do.
There you go.
Wow, Elizabeth, I did not know that. Huh.
Now that was at my granny's house. That was my favorite place to be. Was in the kitchen with her.
Yay!
Hey guys, I'm trying to make this tripod work.
Yay!
Hey, hey.
Are you at your daughter's?
Yes, I am. This is a. Hey, mom, I need to go down to the office today. Not the whole day, just for an errand. She has an appointment there, and then She'll be back in a couple hours, I guess. So yeah,
Oh, it's so good to see you,
here I
Liz.
am. Can't
I've
believe it.
missed you so much.
I've missed you too. I've missed everybody. It's it's just not the same without you guys in the morning. It just isn't.
Well, it's not the same without you and
Oh,
everybody ask about you.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Thank y'all. That's sweet. So sweet.
they
Yeah,
always
we're
ask about
so
We've been saying
we have a little storm that might roll over you guys.
Oh,
what?
over us?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
right.
I seen the flood
it's a
warning up
little one
there
though. It's not too bad. It's a little
for
one.
Lynette.
By the time it gets to Denise, it
Oh,
won't be bad, and you're just gonna get the edge. So
okay, yeah. We're supposed to have flash floods and thunder and lightning today.
yeah, probably
Yep,
so.
Yeah, that's what
I
it's
think it's
showing.
going in Mississippi. Um, last I heard, I hadn't looked at it this morning. I looked at it last night before I went to bed at 3 o'clock this morning.
well,
So
it's funny because I get alerts as well as my own. I'm like, oh lordy, there it
oh
pops
yeah.
up. I don't know what it is, but
I don't wish
Charlene's
it on
popped up
anybody. I have y'all in my
going
prayers, hon.
on.
I'm sure
Yeah,
this one's so it's just small, but still, it'll affect things. Rain and little wind.
Everybody's sending love and telling you
Oh,
how much they've missed you.
oh, thank y'all so much. Y'all are so sweet. I have missed everyone. I hate it when life gets in the way of things, and you just. I really enjoy being here with you guys. It's just the way it is sometimes. But
It
hey,
is.
oh yeah,
you've had some great uh, other panel members up here. Denise has been strong and they're with you, and probably Sandy and maybe some others. Probably Chris O. I don't know. I haven't been able to watch
Yeah.
either. So
Sonia has been up here. We caught her to
yeah.
be up here.
yeah, how are you doing, Sonia? I wonder how's that? How's your world? I understand you've been going through it from other comments I've seen.
Sonia was kind of split up and everything because they come in and pretty much said they need to leave that house because of all the mold.
Yeah, yeah,
So when you have such a large household, they've kind of split up where they're at.
yeah.
Um, so, but
So
her husband,
did she
he
actually get to
stayed,
move?
not yet. Her husband stayed in the house. Her dad's in like a caravan in the back so he can watch over the animals.
Uh
Like
huh.
but her husband, he's just staying. He
Oh,
ain't going nowhere.
well, what is she doing?
She's at a friend's.
Oh, okay.
She's staying with a friend, and
Well,
the kids are staying with different people.
oh my.
And Monique said, yes, we're still here, Liz. Ain't going nowhere.
Awesome, awesome. Well, sometimes I get to
Yeah,
talk
I've
with
been
some of
trying to.
y'all in a another chat. I've been in Sandy's chat a couple times on her while she's making things
Yep,
or her auction and whatnot in the evening. But
I seen.
I've been having a heck of a time uh, falling asleep. So, but I did good better today. I did better this morning, so I feel pretty
Good,
good. I got some
Well,
rest. I'm sure I'll
awesome.
end up with a nap, but
I told them all your business.
that's okay. I knew you would.
Yeah, I told him, it's hard trying to get everything situated. And
Yeah, we are trying in more earnestly to get into the other place. We actually held a family night over there not this past Friday, but the week before when it was our turn. And
good.
and he actually, you know, he
Good.
cooked there, which was different because we have a gas stove and we're moving to a
Oh,
electric stove. And he likes his
oh
gas
yeah,
stove, and I don't blame him. I like it too, but I was used to going between the two because over here at my mother's, which is now my daughter's, it's electric, and
yeah.
so I would cook over here, you know, whenever mom was still with us and everything. Um, so yeah, it is different. You know, it's way different whenever um, when you turn the burner off with gas, it's off. When you turn the burner off with with
Oh
electric, it's
yeah,
still going.
yeah.
Yes.
I've never had a gas stove.
Oh,
My
really?
mom
Oh,
always cooked on gas, but when I moved out the first time and I moved in somewhere that didn't have appliances, my dad got me a electric stove,
Mm-hmm.
so I was just used to that, and I've never, now I got the flat surface.
Yeah,
I like the flat surface.
yeah.
Uh,
That's what's here. My mother had back in, oh my goodness, when was it? The late 70s, early late 70s, or yeah, it was before I got married. Maybe it was the early 70s.
gracious.
74 to 77, somewhere around there. My mother got, at that time it was called a Corel top
oh
stove,
yeah.
and she loved it. But you had to have the pot had to be flat.
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't have that problem so much for some reason, but it had to be absolutely flat. And a set of pots came with the range, and she had those pots for a long time, and she had a cooktop like that ever since. And Rebecca
Sonia
has one
said
like that.
Sonia said that her health has deteriorated because of the mold, they
Yes.
believe. So she had no choice but to move.
Well, yeah. Well, I know her immune system might be compromised anyway with other complications in her
Yeah.
world, and that mold is not. Yeah, yeah, it's not good. It's not good for anybody, but it makes it worse whenever your body is already having its own battles. It
Yeah.
just
Oh,
compounds
yeah.
it. It compounds it.
Nothing else thrown in the mix.
So yeah, the cooktops are really nice. Um, so he's having to adjust to that, and um, I don't, as I think about it now, I don't believe I have. I think only one or two times did I ever cook anything at my mother-in-law's house. It's a small kitchen, um, but and that's more like it because there's not a lot of room at the stove for two people, really.
Baby
So,
caught us today. Good morning, baby.
hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
So yeah, um, he'll adjust. He'll adjust.
Well, I mean, we have a type of mold in our bathroom, and that's one thing that just started eating away at everything.
Yeah,
And I would leave the bathroom door open so I wouldn't have to uh, breathe it in.
be confined with it.
But
Yeah.
I believe that I am going to feel better
Oh yeah,
once
y'all all will,
once yes, once we get that shut off, and then we can start tearing that all out,
and
you
replace it.
know.
You got to replace it.
Yes.
No, what we're going to do for that room in there is make a pantry.
Oh yeah, you're
One,
gonna definitely have to rip out things for sure
yeah. So
because you
Kevin will
don't need
be
mold in your pantry.
So Kevin will be taking out the stove. I mean the stove, the sink, and the toilet. I'll be so glad.
Yeah,
And then the tub is cast iron. That's going to be so hard to get
yeah,
out, but
Ooh,
still,
yeah,
baby,
that's gonna be a
it'll be worth it.
baby. Saturday we went out early morning riding in the Jeep and come back, and I crawled in bed and went to sleep.
Yeah,
Ba-
I've been kind of worried about your neck and your back with all that, but you know, I'm glad you have.
Bailey come up to the bed and woke me up just like she's a big old head, big old, tongue and everything. And I mean, just like all in my mouth and my face. And I was like, oh, quit. And then she
Yeah.
crawled on the bed and got as close to my back as she could and went right back to sleep. So
Oh,
me and her both slept while Kiva went back out again. Oh,
I'm glad y'all are enjoying your new toy. That's cool.
I
Oh,
am.
yeah.
But those rough dirt roads are kind of, I forget, we're not in our 30s anymore.
Well, a Jeep is a rougher ride than a car. Even a
Yeah,
truck. Even a truck these days has better, pretty good suspension, depending, or pretty comfortable suspension.
yeah.
But those Jeeps, they have pretty stiff suspension, so it's you are the suspension.
He's got to get him a seat. He broke his seat. Oh, baby. See, baby is a baby Yorkie. Okay, there's a difference between your Yorkie and my bulldog that
Yes, a Yorkie is smaller than
Yeah, a
my
lot
Chica.
different.
Oh, and Chica says hi, everybody. By
Yeah.
the way, she's. I think she's wondering what's the matter. Why we're not getting up in the mornings. But she's part of the reason, part of my problem, because she wakes up about anywhere from 2:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning to go outside. So what I've been doing is if
Yeah.
I'm staying up before I go to bed, before I changed and everything, I'll go get her and walk her so that she doesn't wake him up. And then I'll give her a little snack, and then I'll tide her over to her morning breakfast, or whatever you want to call it, lunch uh, food. And so that's now the last 2 nights I hadn't done it. And I did wake up to a surprise. Well, not really a surprise this morning. I knew it was going to be there. I, because I heard her get up in the night, but she didn't paw on either one of us, which is kind of surprising. But anyway, so yeah, that's been part of the problem. I don't like going outside at that time of the morning, middle of the
yeah,
night kind of thing. But I don't like hearing him complain either. So
yeah,
because he didn't get any sleep, because she does wake him up, at the best in his best sleep time. So it's like I was telling my cousin, I grew up having to do this, with a Chihuahua in the house. He didn't. They didn't have inside pets. So anyway,
yeah.
but
So, yeah, Sonia has her friend is a nurse.
oh, good.
Oh, baby wants to know how in the world did I get so close to that snake that it touched my shoe?
You know what? I thought you were just a little bit nuts, but then again, I considered the source and moved on.
baby,
Hey,
because I knew what kind of snake it was. It was a basic chicken snake,
Ah,
so
well, it looks.
non-poisonous.
I like the color.
I
It's a pretty
know. That's
color.
why
yeah.
I had tried to get so close as I could to it, to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
But
You need to turn your camera sideways when you're doing these little quickies like this.
I didn't think about that. Yes,
Yeah,
I
you need to turn
do.
it sideways. You get a better.
Angle.
It's more natural.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, it's just not that your filming's bad. It's always good. It's just you'll get more in the picture. Sometimes it makes it easier to with your composition. That's all I mean.
Baby, now a green snake, like a garden snake, they eat like I think small bugs, but chicken snakes, we people call them rat snakes, chicken, the same as chicken snakes. They are good to have around. You know, they also will eat poisonous. Well, no, a king snake will eat a poisonous snake.
Right.
Yeah, a king snake will eat it, and it's black. Some of them
Chicken
are,
too.
yeah. Some king snakes are hard to tell from coral snakes, but around here we basically just have king snakes that are black with the, I think, red around its neck. Isn't that right, Denise?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't see any that look like a coral snake here, but
Yeah.
And they're
I
not
picked up.
that
Yeah, I have picked up like 6 foot chicken snakes before, just to kind of, not on purpose, scare my ex-son-in-law with.
That's just cruel.
Yeah, he said y'all are crazy.
Yeah, a friend of mine's husband used to be so afraid of snakes he couldn't even see a picture of a snake.
Yes. My brother-in-law that just passed, he could not watch spiders.
Mhm.
We watched the movie one time, wait, what is the fear of it? Arachnophobia.
Oh, arachnophobia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched the movie about that, and
Yeah.
he broke out in a sweat and got nauseated.
I can
That's how
believe it.
bad his was.
Yeah. That
Um,
is bad.
yes. So he was that scared of them.
Hmm.
Kevin, he is like, he cannot, he's kind of that way about spiders too, but he'll pick up a snake.
Interesting.
Mm-mm. I
So
don't want no snake.
now,
I don't want to have
It
anything
was
to do with
hard to
either one of them, to be honest. So,
snake out of
and you know
the hood.
those middle of the night walks with Chica. We have those
Yeah.
two. Um, we basically have those two crepe myrtle trees out front, and
Right.
there's spiders like to make webs between the two of them
yes,
at night, and I have
Yeah.
Chica will want to go under those trees all the time, and I'm like, I'm shining my phone flashlight up in the trees, making sure I'm not walking into a spider web because I have come this close before. Which I do not want anything creepy crawling on me. Thank you very much.
now,
Oh yeah.
I
The
do the
spider web.
heebie-jeebie dance if I walk into one of those nightly or
Right.
early morning spider
You find your
webs.
ninja moves.
Yes, I start doing the whole, yes. So I do the
Yeah.
dance. I do the
Yep.
dance.
Yep.
Um, but
And you know, I don't need to have my adrenaline going that much whenever I'm trying to go back inside and go to bed.
now it's amazing. I like looking. I like watching Kevin capture, like when he finds a rattlesnake. I love getting close enough that I can see it, but not
Uh-huh.
in harm's way.
Right.
But when it comes to cottonmouth, that's what we call them, a
Right.
cottonmouth. They stay near water.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
They are
Yes,
Yep.
they do.
they are territorial, and they are
Oh, but it,
aggressive.
At
Aggressive.
my when my aunt and uncle had their property on Lake Barrette, the only way you could get to it was by boat, you know, and so they had a couple small boats around to like get bait and whatnot, and or just scoot around the area to go fish or whatever. And they had cottonmouths at that place all the time. We were always having to be on the alert for it because they just snuck up on you. You know,
Yes.
it was their
mm,
territory. They thought there was one of them up in there was like they had a lot of cypress trees and they in
They'll
that
be in the
area
tree,
that grew up out of
overhanging.
the water, and there was this one
Yeah.
small tree that was situated about 10 feet away from the neighbor's dock, end of their dock. And we would slip between that tree and that dock to go around the corner to go to this little inlet to get some grass shrimp to fish with. And
No.
we had this little pirogue that it actually had a hole in it. It would take on water. We had to watch it. We'd use that to scoot around, You could hold about 2 people on it, but that was about it when you were kids. Now, an adult, only one. But yeah, I remember being in that with my cousin once, and we were going between that little tree and that deck, the end of the wharf there, and we both look up and we see the snake in the tree at the same time, and we couldn't back paddle fast enough to get out of there. It was like, no matter what we did, we were still approaching that stupid snake in the tree.
When
It was a very scary moment.
when we used to have a boat, we would go to the creeks. We would or we would like to get in what they call the sloughs.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
sometimes when they'd have them low hanging things, no, there'll either be spider webs in it and I'd be doing this, or I'd have to look for
Yeah.
snakes hanging. And
Yeah.
we were on a lake, well, not a lake, the river.
Right.
One time we had 2 different boats. A bunch of us were in each boat. And as we were riding, one of the embankments, of course, we have red mud here. So when you dig a certain amount, you come to just red dirt, red
Mm-hmm.
mud.
Mm-hmm.
But there was the biggest snake I have ever seen in my life. And it was like not in a cave, but it was like in the embankment.
Uh-huh.
And it was a water moccasin. It was because it was the color of a water moccasin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I did not know they got that big. It made me feel weird getting back in that water. And me and MawMaw
Yeah.
used to, we would swim in there from there's MawMaw.
Hey, MawMaw. How
Hey,
you doing,
Mama.
babe?
Let me know, sis.
Love
But,
you.
yes, I was really funny about getting out of the boat in the water like that after that.
Uh-huh.
It just, and I've gone rattlesnake rodeos and seen some huge rattlesnakes, but to see one in the water that size,
That's scary.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
didn't even want to get,
they had
I
water
didn't even
moccasins
want
Man, I
to
and
used
get
cottonmouths
near
at
it.
that camp. Man.
we used to go fishing in the river, and Alvin just loved to stick my butt up under the tree, and I'm like, "Oh no, you don't." He'd say, "Why you having such a fit?" I said, "Listen, if it don't bother you, you get under the tree and you put me out from under. I'll
Yeah,
be
these low
out
hanging
and
branches is not my
fish under,
style.
fishing under that tree. I ain't crazy. If one of them fell on me, I'd have had a heart attack. Sure as the world. You wouldn't have to worry about the snake killing me. I'd already be dead. Uh-uh.
Yeah.
No.
What movie was that, baby? Because it seems like I've seen that movie. I know LizzAnn hasn't, because she she
I
doesn't watch creepy things. Oh, was
No,
it
I don't watch
Anaconda?
creepy things. I don't like getting the heebie jeebies. I don't like being afraid to go into a dark room or opening a basement door. We don't have basements here, so we don't have that problem.
Okay. Well,
It's a
that's
garage
why
door.
I'm shocked that you watched the snake video. I'm shocked.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's a different thing. Uh, that's in the broad daylight, and I could. It made me feel creepy, but it wasn't like I didn't have nightmares. yet.
Baby said that was on Crocodile Dundee. I don't remember that.
Yeah, he encountered several wild things that he had to deal with. Forgot about that.
But I was really, really amazed at the colors, and I didn't have to make the colors pop or anything like that
Yeah,
because I guess it's being that maybe they have just shed,
could
but the
be.
colors,
They look
on
beautiful.
that was beautiful. The
Yeah.
purplish color
Mm-hmm.
and the
Kind of
one last
So
week on the
blue-green.
rattlesnake was beautiful.
Yeah.
I said for it to be so vibrant, they've had to shed
Mm-hmm.
because they usually don't look that bright and out there like that unless they've just shed their skin
Oh, let me check
Yeah.
something.
recently.
Yeah. Makes sense. But no, it's not my cup of tea. I wouldn't be out there snake hunting, that's for sure. I used to enjoy the outdoors when I was a lot younger, but once I started working and it was pretty much inside all the time, I kind of got away from it. But now I
Oh
don't
no,
really, I don't even want to
still.
walk through the grass barefooted now. I mean, I used to enjoy that, but no.
I love sitting on my porch.
Yeah,
I have thoroughly
yeah, we're gonna have
enjoyed my.
a little porch where we are going to. So
I I
that'll be
sat out there last night as I was washing clothes, or late
mm,
yesterday evening.
yeah.
Sit out on the back porch,
Mm-hmm.
right where it would have been where Bonnie would have been, our
Oh,
raccoon. And I
oh,
sit
I
there,
forgot about Bonnie when I sent you that raccoon clip. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Um,
I didn't. I
so,
wasn't trying to be mean. I just thought they were cute.
oh, they are. They're so beautiful.
Yeah.
And so, I'm out there and I thought, well, this would have been her territory right here. But it felt good to just kind of sit out there.
Yeah.
And then when I was doing laundry, because the back door wasn't on yet.
Uh
So
huh.
as I was doing laundry, I could hear the crickets and the bugs and all the night
Yeah.
noises.
Yeah.
That was very relaxing.
Yeah.
Very, very
Oh yeah.
relaxing.
I love hearing.
I think
I'm
I'd have
hearing the
trouble
owl
with the
crickets.
door not being there. There was a
Well,
little while where our back door to our garage wasn't there, and our washer and dryer is out in the garage. And if I had to go out at night, it just bothered me that was wide open because the lights are on in there, and it's around the backside of the house. But the way that the house is set up, and there's like an enclosed patio area which we never used. Thought we would, but never did. It's crazy how the thing. Well, we did a few times, but
well,
not like
it
we
did
thought. But anyway, it opens to
it
that,
did
which is
make me
closed
feel
off for everything
weird.
else. But
It made me feel weird because the seat I sit on used to be office chair. You know how the arms break and then the
oh
backs
yeah,
come off.
right,
But
right.
so at one point I had my back to the door,
Ooh, yeah,
and I was keeping all the way in this part of the house.
hmm
And I'm folding stuff and I'm sitting there and I still feel kind of weird, you
yeah.
know.
I would have
But
the heebie-jeebies with that. Yeah,
yeah, but he's got the door on now, and we'll be
yeah.
taking the door off of the kitchen. We'll be taking that door off.
Uh huh. To just make a pass
So,
through.
and then Mama can keep her door open, and that gives her the length of like the hallway.
Yeah.
So that's going to make her feel like her room is expanded.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be showing. I'll be doing some pictures.
Good deal.
I will.
I'll be graduating to indoor washer and dryer.
Yay!
It's in the kitchen
Yay.
area, but yeah. good counter space for family events.
Oh,
There you go.
there's John. Hey, John.
Hey, John, how
Hey,
you doing?
John.
How's Kendall?
See, John says 4 online at once does not work. Oh, there's Craig. Good morning,
Hey,
Craig.
Craig.
Good morning. And you guys, after this, Myra is doing she said she's doing a live. I mean, yeah, she's going on doing a thing on Derek. I don't know what, but okay, there you are, Myra. Put your link in.
Yep.
How's your family, Denise? Same thing. Good stuff, bad stuff. Like
We
we all
don't
have.
really scare the frogs unless it's raining or right after it's
Ma'am?
rained.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, right before. Huh?
I couldn't hear you. You
Oh,
turned
Lordy.
away. And...
I get you. What time is it? I'll be right back.
Okay.
Now I don't know if I've ever heard worms, but we got frogs out there in that in the swimming pool. Yes, John, that was funny. I know, Sonia. It's funny because we all think that all Australia is like Crocodile Dundee country.
Well, a lot of people around the world think Texas is like what they see in the westerns.
I know, and that's why when you talk about it cold, I'm like, no, it's always hot in Texas. What are they talking about?
Well, this particular area doesn't get cold. Well, other parts of Texas get colder. They get snow up in Dallas sometimes.
I know, but when I was a child and we were going either from Alabama to California by car,
Right.
we'd always break down in Texas.
Probably West
Or,
Texas.
yeah,
There's
and
nothing
then
around.
it took forever to get across Texas.
Well,
Then when it came,
almost
when we,
900 miles across
yes,
Texas.
and in 1971, when we finally made that trip during the doggone hot time, no air
Yeah.
conditioning back then in the car.
Right. Right.
Kids plus my aunt. That's 7 in the back seat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So that's what Texas makes me think.
Yeah. And the upholstery on the cars was vinyl then, so it was slippery and sweaty and
Yes.
yeah, I understand.
Chris, you have a good day at work, and I love you, and we all love you.
Good to see you,
That's
Chris.
Chris.
God's blessings.
Baby says she got a champagne color.
Oh, pretty.
I have not seen one like that.
My new washer and dryer are white.
You know, I have seen movies to where, or documentaries where it would show a bunch of tarantulas crossing the road. I don't know if that's Arizona, Texas, but
New Mexico.
That would be kind of cool to me.
I think that would be just not so good to me.
I would be
yeah. I just no, that's okay. I'll pass.
Okay, no. When I'm on the beach at night, I don't want to know all of those little crabs running around. As long as they don't touch me.
Those little hermit crabs?
Yes, I don't want to know that there's hundreds of them that come out at night out of these little holes. And if you shine your flashlight, you see them.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather not see them. I don't even want to know they're there.
Yeah.
So maybe I have crab phobia.
Well,
They're
it's
not
good to
cute
know.
to me.
It's good to know that something gets under your skin.
That and ticks. I don't
Yeah,
like
well,
ticks.
yeah. Yeah, I'm like that. I don't want to have anything to do with those either.
See, Sonia said in the wintertime, not all of Australia is hot. Oh,
Right.
wait. We get snow. Yeah, see?
Yeah, she's in the south, and she's closer to Antarctica, so she's this lower on the. So she's more apt to get snow than the northern portion of it.
Yeah, I
Because
have to look at my
the
map.
the northern portion of it is closer to the equator, so it's not going to. Um,
Well, I know it's
it's
gotten
not going to get as
cold,
much
really
snow.
cold.
But this portion of Texas, we might get snow once every 7 to 10 years, and maybe longer than that if it
Yeah.
sticks. For it to stick, our humidity and everything, and just our location on the globe just doesn't get it. But we also we are very green here. We have lots of moisture in this area because of the humidity and being on the coast, in the coastal part.
I tell you what, it is so beautiful and green here in Alabama. It's
Yeah,
like
it is.
as we were riding, and I didn't realize so many people that have cows now out.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we need some farms, but now there's so many out there that have moved in the country and have cows
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
goats.
Yeah.
Never
yeah,
seen so many goats, people
yeah,
raising them now.
yeah.
So it's just so pretty. The green was so
Hmm.
pretty. And then all of a sudden we would turn a corner and it would be like these dead trees that are just humped up in a huge layer.
Uh-huh.
And then you can see other trees dead, where they come in and clear cut. And it's
Right.
sad
Yeah.
to me. But like Kevin said, if you own a bunch of land, you've got to be able to make money off
Right.
of it to pay property tax.
Exactly.
So I guess they would um, allow the paper company to come in and they sell that, but then they replant.
Right. And unfortunately, well, Denise fell out. Sorry about that. um, and unfortunately, they oftentimes plant pine trees because they grow faster.
Yes, yes, a lot of pine trees.
Yeah. So your older growth, hardwoods are being lost. But
Yes.
And I was so shocked at cotton field. There was like I'm like, what?
yeah,
He even said, what is that? I said, cotton fields. I have not seen cotton fields in our area forever. And we
yeah,
used to could ride and see peanuts growing. But I was like, when did they start growing cotton again? Kevin
well,
said, yeah,
they switch the crops around a lot of times because of this. I think for the
Yeah.
nutrients in the soil.
Liz,
Cotton cotton robs the soil badly.
I know, but I'm 55 years old and I have not seen a cotton field since I was a kid.
Yeah,
Made me want to
Yeah.
get out and pull a piece.
right. We have a lot of rice fields around here.
Really?
Hmm.
We have
Yeah,
Yeah,
cotton fields, tobacco fields, corn fields, soybean, peanut.
you guys, I had to Google where
that's
rice
why.
comes from. I mean, I knew there were rice fields
Yeah,
in in the, like what
Asia.
China.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And I would see them out there, but I did not understand the whole concept.
Right.
So I Googled it.
Hmm. Yeah. Crawfish do well. That complements the rice fields quite well too. So you have
Yeah.
a dual crop there. But
So Davy says they have cotton, peaches, apples, strawberry. They have a lot of fields there. Um, oh, and Sonia says it's illegal to grow tobacco in Australia.
hmm, interesting.
Not here.
Now,
Up around Vicksburg area,
Yeah.
but in Louisiana side, there's this little community area that we used east of Monroe, basically. They grow a lot of cotton up there, and they alternate between cotton and soybean
yeah.
uh, on their acreage. It's the soy replaces the nutrients that the cotton robs, so they rotate their crops with those.
And around here, unless the weather's really crazy, we get a lot of pear trees. They put out a lot,
Yeah,
and I'm sure we could have peach trees here.
we have fig trees a lot here.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
plum
have a big one in our backyard. Our
plum trees
what seemed to be
or
old
plum.
backyard.
Yeah, the big
Yeah.
plums, the big green plums like that big.
Uh-huh.
And there was a fig tree on our property, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if somebody cut it down or what, but we had a fig tree. I was looking forward to getting some figs off
Yeah.
that.
Sometimes we got an ant bed climb up and get into ours once. It really attacked it bad, the whole tree bad. And so
My
he got
brother.
rid of that somehow. But man, that killed
My brother.
uh, those branches really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad
I
for the tree.
remember riding with Kevin before in the big truck and would see the tobacco pack, the tobacco fields and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If I ever went with him and I didn't ride with them much because the kids were younger, but if I did ride with them, I didn't mind going up more north,
Uh-huh.
but I did not like going south into Florida, and Miami was the worst trip. Miami
Mm-mm.
Traffic
was
wise, or
no, I hated it. The roads, I hated it. I was miserable.
I don't like Miami.
I've never been to Miami, but I have been to Florida. I've been to uh, Orlando area and Winter Haven and all that. Ocala, whatever. I can't remember the name of that town, but
I have
Fort Walton
friends
Beach, beautiful.
live on
Panama City is beautiful.
Gulf Coast,
I done bad for Francis.
some on the Atlantic coast.
Tallahassee's nice,
Yeah, it is.
but I've not been any further. I've been more towards as far south as the middle. Now, my brother did take a trip to Florida the year before he passed. And he actually drove all the way out to Key West. He
Oh
wanted to see
yeah,
the sunset there.
Key West
The
is beautiful.
the only
I love Key
reason
West.
I've never been to Key West, the only reason I'd go to Florida is really to see my sister in Panama
Yeah,
City.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really the only thing that has me wanting to go. Okay.
yeah.
I
I
am
have no
almost
desire to go to Florida right now. I mean, I have a
been
cousin.
on over.
I have a cousin that lives there, and another cousin that goes there often. But I really have no desire to go. I have, a friend that lives there, but just
are
not.
you okay? What are you doing?
Especially during the hurricane season. Don't really want to go there then, that's for sure.
I'm gonna go because I have to get some stuff out of MawMaw's way. Get some stuff out from the doorway, and I hear MawMaw in there trying to do it herself.
And
So
that's a problem. So yeah, you need to
yeah,
take care of
yeah. So I love you guys. I will be back on in the morning, same time. No, it's same place, and I love you guys.
I'll be
And
here.
baby, I am so glad you got licked in the face and woke up this morning.
Awesome.
And
Hey,
God bless you guys. Go ahead
I
and
miss
say it,
that.
Liz.
God bless you, your family,
I
and your
miss.
world. Till we see each other again. Much love.
Yay! Love you guys.